Hello everybody and welcome to my review of the KETTNER Tubeman recording station. It's a pedal, a 3-channel pedal, kind of bulky because it's a 2 kilograms pedal. It has 3 channels, so a clean channel, a crunch channel and a lead channel. Basically the advantages of this pedal is that there is no click between when you're switching channels. Okay, you have a share EQ section here, which is bass, middle and treble, which is shared with all the 3 channels. Okay, once you set it, it will affect every single channel, but the channel 3 also has a voicing dial here. You can actually let you further change the tone which you like. Probably go to the left here, going like a scoop, mid scoop sound. Okay, like a modern day American amplifier. And on this right side here, it's probably more similar to a Marshall, so more mids, I guess. On the back side, okay, this is called a recording station. For a reason, because it's not only a pedal you can connect to the amplifier, but you can also connect it directly to a mixer, for example. Okay, if you connect this one to a mixer, there's a red box technology included, which actually emulates the cabinet and everything, or you can connect it to a power amp. Okay, there's the instrument input, and there's also here the power supply input, which is very strange because it's a dedicated power supply, so it's a 13 volts power supply instead of 9 or 12. It's a 13, so be careful not to lose it because it works only with that, probably because on the inside here there's a real valve which actually works to create the sound. It's a 12A7. It doesn't work with anything else, so it only works with this kind of valve. You can actually open the unit and change it, swap it, or when it gets consumed by the time. When the valve gets consumed, it will become kind of a noisy, and it is remember that this is a bulky unit and it's also a noisy unit, so you will need necessarily one of these, one noise suppressor or a decimator or something like that to actually work with this one, because even the clean channel has a tendency to be very noisy compared to a normal amplifier because it's a different design, evidently. So you can also have 4 different volumes on this unit. For example, a master volume, we will actually set the volume for the whole unit, and 3 separate volumes for each channel. So for example, the clean channel has its own, actually that's the only dial for the clean channel. There's only a volume, so you cannot set anything else, because generally that's what you put it. So you have a volume to probably compensate the volume on channel 3 and on the other channel, and a volume here. You have a gain for the channel 2 and a gain of course for channel 3, and the voice, as I mentioned before. Also, one other important thing to mention is that this unit here is not true bypassed. It means that if you want to exclude this unit from your signal chain, you have to buy a separate loop. So you put this unit here through a loop, and you can switch it on and off, because once it is connected and it goes to the amplifier, it's always on. There is no bypass switch here. Kind of a probably a design choice, but it's not impossible to bypass it because you can actually use it, an effects loop here. This is supposed to be the clean channel. Now the crunch channel. With a little less gain. Okay, let's change this one. channel. This is the voicing. So on this side here, okay, the voicing is kind of almost to the left here. And this is almost to the right. So it doesn't look much difference, except it's more scooped in this way.